Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So this past weekend, I helped to decorate for a pink evergreen winter wonderland. My client was very specific. She wanted to make sure that there was evergreen leaves in with the decorations. So let's get into the setup. I was able to record everything for you guys, and then make sure you stay tuned to the end of the video because of course, I have some lessons learned for you. All right, so let's get started. the pink winter wonderland theme. Let me know in the comments, what did you think? I will tell you guys, this was a hard event for me. I am so grateful that my clients ended up loving the decorations, but this was a hard event for me. I had about 3 weeks to put together a vision and then figure out where I was going to get decorations and then create a plan and prep for the event. It was a lot for me, guys. This was a hard event. When my clients came to me at the beginning of January to ask for a winter wonderland theme, the first thing that I thought to myself was, where am I going to get decorations, right? Because in January, there's no Christmas decorations. So I had to go on Amazon. You know, I'm searching around Joann Fabrics, Michaels. I'm trying to see who still has Christmas decorations and winter, wonderland decorations. So this was definitely a challenge, but I'm so grateful that my client ended up loving everything, okay? If you guys have any questions on any of the decorations that I used, please make sure you check the description of this video, okay? I'm gonna list everything in there. Now, let me get to the lessons learned with this event because I do have a couple of them for you guys. So here's a lesson learned if you have clients coming to you at the last minute, or if you are planning an event at the last minute. If you're gonna be ordering anything custom, right? So a custom sign, a custom backdrop, you really want to get those orders in at least 3 weeks before your event. Sometimes you can push it to 2 weeks before your event. But what I would recommend is that if you're placing an order on Etsy, you want to reach out to the seller, like whoever the vendor is on Etsy, and make sure you communicate with them. Ask them, if you place an order, is it going to arrive on time? Here's the thing. When I was ordering stuff for this event, I was going into Etsy and looking at their shipping times, right? Because if you order something off of Etsy, it'll estimate when it's going to be delivered to you. And some of those times were wrong. So I would recommend that you reach out to the vendor before you order anything custom and make sure you confirm with them that you're going to receive your order in time. Guys, let me tell you, I was bugging all of my vendors that I ordered from because I had to make sure that the decorations were going to be delivered in time. And here's my second lesson learned. I have to be very clear with my clients when it comes to the setup time. As a matter of fact, what I think I'm going to start doing is just creating a timeline. Now, typically, I don't do that because I'm not an event planner and I'm not an event coordinator, but I think I'm just going to build that into my price and start creating timelines because clients need to see what's going to happen and when. So let me give you an example. So with this event, I had 2 hours for setup. And guys, that was really pushing it. We were all just like all over the place, just trying to get everything set up on time because my client was very adamant about the baby shower starting on time. So we had 2 hours for setup. That was from 10 a.m. to 12. And then they wanted the baby shower to start at 12. But here's the thing. They had a photographer, right? And the photographer was going to come in and take pictures of the decorations before the event started. Now, if I say to my client that I need 2 hours for setup, that means I need the full 2 hours. And if you're looking for a photographer to come in and take pictures when I'm done, that means that you can't start your baby shower at the same time when I say that I'm going to need for the decorations, right? So I said that I needed 2 hours for setup for this event, which meant that I would be done at 12. So you can't start your baby shower at 12 if you still want to take pictures of the decorations before everybody gets in. You need to start your baby shower at like 12:30, right? There needs to be a little gap in there between when people are going to arrive or come into the event and when I'm done with my decorations, right? The photographer can't take pictures, or they really shouldn't take pictures until I'm done. So I think that's just a communication, right? I need to communicate that when my clients are booking me so that I can set their expectations. All right, guys. So those were the lessons learned that I had for you. Once again, please make sure you check the description of this video. I'm going to put the links for everything that I use in there. I also want to remind you guys that when it comes to my setup videos, unfortunately, I do not have the time to count my balloons, right? I'm just blowing them up and getting them ready for my client. So you're not going to see the exact number of balloons that I use in the description, but I will give you the sizes, all right? If you have any other questions, please let me know, and I'll see you in my next video.